Hello, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is about Tasha K. Also, Storm actually gave an actual real response this time. So we're going to be watching and going over both of those videos. Um, Also, I came across a video of John Yates that kind of pissed me off a little bit. John Yates decided that he wanted to do a live talking about Jolene and Busy Blue, and he has the audacity to say Busy Blue feel like Jolene is the coolest. Jolene can say nigger. First of all, with your pasty cracker ass, it ain't nigger with an ER, with a hard ER. Okay? Stop being racist, sir. Worry about who you be on panels with and who you be around. Stop worrying about Busy Blue and what Jolene got going on. I just wanted to say that. But now we about to get into this Tasha K and this Storm Monroe tea. Got me fucked up calling people niggers.
I know about what has been reported about Storm, Vaughn, and Chelsea. And y'all, the allegations of me hiding the scandal. Okay? And it's not that I'm hiding a scandal, but I'm just going to tell y'all what in the fuck happened. I'm just going to tell you what happened. Now, of course, because I'm not there, I'm not in the room, but, you know, generally speaking, what went down between Vaughn, Chelsea, and Storm. Okay? So, what was reported? All right. Now, I interviewed Vaughn. Chelsea contacted Vaughn to get him interviewed. She set up that whole Latoya Forever. That's what she does. She's a show producer. So she puts together show concepts and we create them. The whole storylines for y'all to see. So that whole Forever.
Hey Regina. Hey Miss Monique. Hey Woo Child.
Okay. Now I know y'all don't like Chelsea, but y'all be watching a lot of Chelsea news, okay? Because Chelsea really be in the blogs following everything, whereas I really don't have time to follow the blogs. So I follow like the big stories. But when
Hi, so unique
and stuff like that. I remember when I first started my blog, I was like, I don't want to cover other YouTubers and stuff. So can y'all hear me? Because sometimes I be putting my hand over the mic. So I'm talking about what went down between Storm Monroe, Vaughn, and Chelsea. I'm clearing the record. Y'all saying I was hiding. I wasn't hiding it, bitch. I was tied up. Okay, I'm tied up. About 2 more weeks. Okay? But listen. So, Chelsea reached out to Adam Ali, Latoya Forever's, a YouTuber's husband, to talk about their divorce and her dating Von Ray. That is how Von Ray and Chelsea met. There was nothing sexual, okay? Von was fucking Latoya Forever at the time, and the internet was saying that Von Ray was on the deal, okay? That there's pictures of him and Jeffree Star's private jet. Why would Jeffree Star hire you as a trainer, a personal trainer? Because you know he's a personal trainer, okay? Why would Jeffree Star hire you as a personal trainer when he's in LA and there are personal trainers everywhere? So why would he fly a man from Atlanta to come train him? So the internet was already saying Vaughn was gay. Now when Vaughn sat down with me, he wanted to address the gay issue because Adam Ali said it on the show that he knew who his lover was. And it was pretty much to his recollection, Jeffree Star. Now, to make a long story short on that part, because there's so many.
Hey, One Community, how you doing?
I'm about to awareness.
Welcome to the chat.
Y'all get ready. It's probably gonna take about an hour. All right. So, um, you know, Vaughn and Latoya ended up responding, created this whole social media feud. Next thing you know, Latoya dumps Vaughn. Latoya dumps Vaughn. Now, when Vaughn comes to my house to do an interview, he's in a badass white and black Range Rover, right? It matched my house. That's how bad it was. I was like, damn, this was after they broke up. So now he wants to sit down and talk to me after he did a little press run. They didn't get no views. We went on other blogs, other so-called entertainment news sites. None of them picked up any traction. I'm the only one that got him over 100K, to say the least. He didn't even deserve that. Okay? So, he comes to my house in a white Range Rover. This is when part of my studio was in my house.
I want to know if he was fresh out of jail. How is he pulling up in Range Rovers? How do these MFers be coming clean out of jail and be stepping the fuck up like that?
I was in the process of transitioning my in-home studio to a separate studio location. We have two now. Shout out, happy 1 million. Okay. Including my home, but I don't interview people in my home anymore, and I'll tell you a story about that, okay, as to why. Now,
hey, Pillow
like,
Talk.
Where did this come from? This is nice. I'm like, you're a personal trainer, you're making money like this. It's a 2021. Where you get this? He was like, oh, that's mine. Come to find out, Latoya got the car, the truck in her name.
Yes, Woo Child, this is a hot mess.
Put down the money, but I don't know where he got $10,000 from. But she was trying to repo the car after they broke up. He wouldn't give her the car. Nevertheless, he has an ex-girlfriend. I'm not going to put her name out for her safety reasons.
Okay, before she go on, let this be a damn lesson to women. Stop getting vehicles put in y'all names for these men, okay? If he can't get a vehicle in his own name, then he ain't going to have no vehicle.
Right? Because she has an active restraining order on him for stalking and harassment, okay? She is a personal trainer. I'm not going to put her in there. So there's now 3 women that now actively, 2 are in pursuit of getting restraining orders, but he does have 1 restraining order, and that's why he had the ankle bracelet on in my house at the thing. But him and Chelsea had started talking after our interview, right? And so he ended up going to jail, lied saying he was going to jail, okay, even though he was wanted on another thing, tried to say that it was in relation to a show.
I don't think he is still on house arrest.
So messy, so crazy.
Storm didn't mention that he was on house arrest when he addressed it in his video.
So, but in reality, he violated a restraining order that his ex-girlfriend legally got on him. He went to a fitness event, and she was there, and she had him arrested. Had a warrant put out for him saying that he came within a certain amount of yards of her. That's why he went to jail. But before he went to jail,
she's still very messy, but she ain't had no choice but to address this, because this was going around, and everybody, including myself, was wondering, did Storm steal that girl boyfriend? Like, I had real genuine questions I wanted to know.
Family member saying that he was already in jail and started telling me that
Hi, Joy.
His baby was hers, all types of shit. She fucked the nanny, all types of crazy shit, right? So I reported it. He's obviously mad. Latoya don't want him no more. She put him out. And so then I find out after talking to Latoya, his details weren't accurate. So I came back and said, listen, this is what Vaughn said. And so you guys heard a direct phone call from Vaughn in jail, because he did go to jail, but he called me and I recorded him trying to cover up the fact that he had intentionally made those lies to basically make Latoya look bad because she dropped his ass. In the meantime, him and Chelsea are already talking. Now, you know what jailhouse talk is. The man is almost 30, Chelsea's 25, and he's calling her around the clock, like, I need somebody to help me. I need somebody to help me keep my affairs in order. So she did it. She helped him put his affairs in order and stuff. But then it started getting romantic. He started telling her, when we get out, I really, he started telling her, I love you, all types of shit, right? He really fought with him. You guys know how niggas in jail are. You know that. know, like if you ever been on Facebook and a nigga be contacting you from jail, you know how they are so suave with words. They tell you everything. And let's be honest, we live in a social media world
No,
now
Tasha, I
to
don't know.
where we
I ain't
don't get
never
to spend that
experienced
phone
that.
time like we used to back in the day. Remember how we used to sleep with the phone till our ear? So you talking to somebody because y'all talking all night and you can't move the phone. So you can't walk around with the phone. You know, so you used to spend that quality time, and so living in today's society, Generation Z, they don't get to spend that one-on-one time where you used to be on the phone with people all the time. My husband and I, we talk on the phone. We do that. We make sure we're talking versus texting. If you see my husband and I's text thread, it's not much because we talk. We talk. Like we make sure that we keep that connection. That's why you'll see women moving all over the world to follow men getting transferred from jail to jail and being married to men who are 20 years in jail or 30 years of serving life because it's more
Oh,
so
we
about
gonna
that
go back
mental
over the Wiley
stimulation.
channel because
See, he knew what
Wiley
he was doing,
interviewed Chelsea. She
right?
called in.
I know you're confused. That is unpopular opinion. You can go back and watch it, but I'm sure Mwanga and all these other bloggers, Conscious TV, are gonna put the times together. So I'm just kind of speaking on this to dead this shit now. Okay, now, so she fell for him. People fall for people, guys. You're 25 years old, you fall for people. Now, of course, yes, we
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't notice it the first time, but now that y'all are pointing it out, she really didn't give much details into Chelsea's part into the situation. She just really mostly went in on Storm and Vine.
we've had to develop some policies and procedures next time to protect our team from getting into these situations because Chelsea is a very attractive girl. She's young, and a lot of our clients we deal with, they typically are men, and they like her. They like her. So it's hard to listen. I know she's fun. She's very free spirited. She's very smart. She's pretty. But that's as far as it goes. And so now we'll be dealing with, like nobody won't. We had an incident last week though, but we got security
You
now,
ain't
so
never
that thing
lied when you
wasn't
said
happening.
that.
But for the most part, like these are different things. So Vaughn saw an opportunity to solidify a situation when he got out because he did not have anywhere to fucking go. So Thanksgiving comes around, he gets out of jail. Chelsea is in the process of moving to Atlanta. Anyways, it just happened. Vaughn is getting released from jail in Atlanta. So she comes, she's getting settled in. She goes and picks Vaughn up, helps him to get his affairs in order, stuff like that, getting out of jail. And so, because he didn't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, that is the only reason I extended that invitation. Okay, Vaughn has been in my house before. Okay, me saying, "Hey, here's a plate," is no different than me going down as I do before the pandemic to help feed the homeless for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Okay, he's homeless. I fed him.
oh, she petty. She real petty. No, she didn't just sit up here and compare the man to a homeless man. Oh, well, he might. Well, he is technically. I guess she wasn't lying.
Okay, are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? Please hit the thumbs up with a wine glass if y'all following me. Please do. Y'all follow me? Okay. Now, so that's when you saw
And
him
I
at my
don't
house
get
for
why Chelsea
Thanksgiving.
was living there if
I was
she got two
inside.
apartments.
Didn't even know he was recording the entire time in my home for Thanksgiving. We don't really record private moments with my family and other extended friends because y'all don't see me putting my friends and shit on social media like that or tell their business, but he around there with a camera and uses it as content and sends me the video
That
telling me
is
to
true,
approve it. I
pillow
said, no,
talk.
you need to blur everybody's face out. If people would have known they were being recorded for social media at my house without telling them, you don't do that. You tell people you have fucking cameras. The fuck? I thought he was taking pictures. So I nipped that shit in the butt. Okay? Don't fucking do that. You want to upload the video? Everybody's face better be fucking blurred out. Period. We're talking about Von Ray. He is the epitome of a fucking cloud chaser. It is gross. It is fucking gross. as much as he was willing to do to be famous, and he's not fucking talented. He's not talented. Anything. Anywhere he go, he yell, hey. Okay. This is about Storm. I'm getting to Storm. The Storm is in this because of me. Now, when he gets out, I knew that Storm had a new apartment he was moving to. I was asking Storm, why are you Storm lived around the corner from me? Storm, why are you living around the corner in a 5-6 bedroom house, 5,000 square feet, and you're the only person living there? What are you doing? Take your ass to the city. Take your ass to the city. And live your you young, live your life. Go do what you do. Get you a nice apartment in Buckhead. So finally he listened to me. He went and got the nice bachelor pad in Buckhead. He's in the city. He loves it now. He's like, Tasha, I should have did this a long time ago. I tried to tell you. I know you wanted to be closer to me, but you have a life to live. You're single. You have no kids. Go live in the city. So the house was vacant. Was going to be vacant for 2 months. So I asked Storm as a favor for me on behalf of Chelsea, because she was in the process of getting an apartment and Vaughn was in the process of getting his apartment. Could he rent a room to Vaughn? He said, Tasha, no problem. I'm not even worried about that. I'm not here. He needs the place. He can stay. But when I turn in the keys, he got to go.
I'm not going to lie. I would have been like, no. She your assistant. Why they can't move in with you? Or from the basement. Shit. But no, they can't come live with me.
Okay? He gotta go. So, okay. Now, in the process of him trying to get on his feet, LaToya ends up filing, basically taking money out of his account, took like $2,000 out of his account, told Chelsea he had good credit. Come to find out, he can't get a car. He has no car. He can't get an apartment. So he's around here applying for apartments and applying for cars. Now, mind you, he says he has a 640 credit score. I'm like, let me see a credit report. I'll give it to my partners and let them work on it. He would never let me see the credit report. So I'm like, okay, try Capital One. Mind you, let me tell you how easy Capital One is to get a car loan at. Capital One is the fucking easiest to establish after bankruptcy or no credit. As long as you got above a 620, Capital One will give you a fucking loan. My brother did 7 years in prison.
I'm trying to tell you, they crazy as hell. They crazy. Because employer or not, you ain't about to talk to me until let nobody move in with me. 2 extra people, adult people, they better go get a room or something. Shit, it's plenty of spaces. They wouldn't have been with me though.
Federal prison. He served the entire sentence. When my brother got out, I helped to reestablish his, everything. I told him, you haven't used your Social Security in 7 years. Apply for Capital One. No job, no nothing. Why Capital One gave him a loan for $30,000 and he went and bought an Audi? So you mean to tell me you go to jail, you have a car before you go to jail, you were only in jail 3 months, and the reason you was in jail 3 months is because of COVID. You couldn't see a judge. Y'all be careful. Don't be fucking going to jail, okay, during COVID, because your ass will sit to see a judge. It ain't like you go to jail, you see a judge the next day. You go to jail, you see a judge 3 months from now. Okay? So he goes to jail, gets out, says he has all this, and even the white Range Rover was his, found out it was LaToya's name, LaToya Forever's name. She repoed that fucking car. Okay? And so he can't get a car. So Chelsea's like, the fuck? He's like, I just need some time. I'm gonna make these videos. I need some advertising. Can you give me some ads? He ain't got no followers, y'all.
It wouldn't have been a first for the second one to come follow. I'm trying to tell you, they would not have been living with me.
Now, so he just lying. Oh, I'm gonna get an apartment. I'm gonna get this. So anyway, he ended up having to call a friend of his who ended up throwing him under the bus to LaToya to get a job as a garbage truck driver.
Say a winner?
Okay. So as a garbage truck driver. So he's basically getting up 2 o'clock in the morning, driving garbage trucks, but he was trying not to work He was trying to only work on videos, but you're not making. If you're not making videos consistent, you got to go to work. So Chelsea ends up getting. Now, mind you, let me tell you how well Chelsea doing for herself. Chelsea has an apartment in New York City. In New York City, not the projects. 2 bedrooms. I think the rent is close to 2,000, 2,500. Very nice apartment. The apartment is still there. All the utilities are.
She might as well. And I'd be embarrassed too if I let a bum come straight from out of prison and finesse me so smoothly. That's just, girl, they got to stop setting themselves up for failure.
All the rent is paid every month. She ends up getting an apartment down here that's almost $2,000 a month downtown in Atlanta. Why people are paying $2,000 in rent in Atlanta, I don't fucking know. That is absolutely absurd to me. That is crazy. Okay, so she ends up getting an apartment. He says, "I'm gonna pay the rent." She says, "No problem." The first come around, he starting fights with her. And you need to go get a BBL. You need to do this. Just talking shit about her. Right? Oh, like, where did this come from? Right? And so she's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Then he started calling.
Right, rude child. That's my point. Like, if she got two apartments, why did she move in with Storm, period?
How do you talk shit about the
even if your apartment wasn't ready, you could have went and got a room.
Your dick in to piss,
you only bitch. One person.
How? You have no. You're driving her fucking Mercedes.
So she the one Jason be taking shots at.
You're driving her Mercedes. You're living in her house, and now the rent is due. And now you want to tell her, oh, you want to be she need to go get herself together. Her titties sag like an old lady. She needs to get a BBL because he said on record 3 times that he took LaToya ass down to.
First of all, and second of all, with a third of all. Any dang on nigga stand in my face and tell me my titties is as saggy as an old lady and I'm as young as fuck. Nigga, I'm gonna punch you in your throat, flat out. It is what it is. It's gonna turn into a whole brawl up in there. You not gonna stand in my face and disrespect me like that. Okay? I'm gonna need men. Stop being so disrespectful.
Miami 3 times.
Especially when you ain't got nothing to be disrespectful.
LaToya forever to get a BBL 3 times. Y'all ready for the story? You about to get it, okay? I've been tired of this fuck shit. I've been tired of this fuck shit. Now, he just getting her in deep. She's like, this is not what we talk. Like, this is not how you were talking in jail. Chelsea's always dated guys that own businesses. Okay, she fucked up and dated a piece of shit. I told you about the piece of shit I fucking dated. The nigga was gay. I didn't even know he was gay.
Right in his throat.
Took LaToya to Miami to have 3 fucking BBLs. She had a BBL every time she had a fucking baby. Get the fuck out of here. Now. Okay? So, he talking shit to her. Meantime, let me go.
She showed better because that was a blessing.
Trying to get close to Storm. So what happened was when he met Storm, that's when he started talking shit about Chelsea. I don't know if y'all remember, there was a video Storm put up on his channel, and Vaughn was yelling at Chelsea in Storm's house. Mind you, we get Storm to allow him to move in, okay? And all of a sudden, him and Storm, he getting close to Storm, not sexually or nothing like that. Storm don't really hang with nobody. He stays by himself.
She made sure she threw that part in there. Not sexually or anything like that. But he was getting closer. Okay, Tasha.
He's literally
if you say so.
He don't do all he does is work.
But I will say this. Storm did confirm that my thoughts were accurate. that if he was to swing in that direction, he wouldn't just be gay, he'd be bisexual. Okay? I can't make this shit up if I try.
Worse. Travels to go see his family, he worse. So Vaughn knew what the fuck he was doing. So, okay, let me try to get away from Chelsea so I don't have to be dependent on her. Then we'll talk shit about her. You trying to make me sound like I can't do it? I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You talking down on me. You trying to say you doing stuff for me? She is.
Facts. She would have drug her from here to hell.
You know, he starts talking, trying to inadvertently record Chelsea, saying, I guess maybe she was trying to go through his phone. Let me see your phone again, got nothing to hide, right? Let me do that. Ain't no passcodes on no phone.
You too, Pillow Talk.
You on a family account. These phones talk to each other.
See you on the next live if you gotta go.
Okay? And so he basically recorded her saying, you know what?
Yes, Joy, he confirmed that he would be bisexual. I was like, all right, Storm.
She ain't fucking me, but we'll still be fucking me. Some shit like that. So I called Storm. What the fuck is on your channel? Take that shit the fuck down. What are you doing? That's my team member. Chelsea's not. When have you ever seen Chelsea or any nigga on social media degrade Chelsea? Yeah, take it the fuck down. Okay, so I called Mom. I said, what the fuck are y'all doing? Now Chelsea, she pissed, but she don't want to go there. Okay, so I knew she was pissed. I was like, I'm fucking gonna nip this shit in the bud. So he tried to blame it on Storm. No, nigga, you wanted to do that. He's the only nigga that's always trying to film everybody around him to make them look bad. He's a fucking cloud chaser. It's ridiculous. So I nipped that in the bud. I told Chelsea, be careful, but you can't tell people what to do with their life. You can give an opinion, girl, listen, you don't need to fuck this nigga. And because of you, I put a policy in place. So
okay, Pillow Talk, see you later.
Okay? If you want to fuck somebody, you guys want to stick together, that's fine.
I'll come to your lab later.
Company to do that because this is not what I want, okay? I'm fucking busy, and I get into that, like, what the fuck is going on? Okay? What the fuck is going on? They said the kids are out of control. They was out of control.
She sure did.
You know how you leave? You know how your mama used to leave to go to the store and the kids used to fuck up or she used to go to work and leave y'all in the house. I remember my mama used to leave us in the house when she went to work all day and we didn't clean up until she came home. Like, literally, we be like, Mama, outside, clean this motherfucker up. And she know we ain't cleaned the fucking house. She done whooped all our asses. You know what I'm saying? She done whooped all our asses. Now, so, but these are grown people. These are grown people that I understand. But you gotta understand, Vaughn has a pattern. This has been a pattern. Okay? So, Vaughn is talking to Storm.
It seems like Vaughn is sleeping around just to get by. But he do know this ain't no damn song or album, right? Like you can't, they ain't gonna, nigga. Nowadays, this is 2022. Dick ain't good enough for you to be able to use that just to get by. Nigga, I need some bills paid, okay? I need half of the rent or something. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. Nah, not just no dick. I can't pay bills with no dick.
Telling Storm all this. He even came up with the idea of them doing a podcast together, the light-skinned niggas. They came, asked me, what should we call it? I said, y'all should call it the light-skinned niggas. Y'all gonna talk about relationships and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm encouraging work, be productive.
Yeah, she has a channel.
So they called the podcast the light-skinned niggas. Now, what I noticed about Storm, right, is that
I'm gonna go over to her channel after my laugh to see what's going on her channel.
You know how they're all saying birds of a feather flock together? Okay? Birds of a feather. So what happens is when you meet someone, Storm just met Vaughn. Literally hasn't been a month and a half and all this shit is transpired. And Storm is like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going off social media. I don't blame him. I told him not to. It's not worth it. But he cannot take too much bad energy. That's how people are. People are sensitive. He can't take the shit. I don't blame him. Okay? Now, Vaughn is fucking.
You welcome, Georgia.
Doing all this, telling him all this. I don't fucking tell him or whatever. But hold on, let me get some water. My mouth's dry. Hold on. So I don't know the gist. I do know Storm was not fucking Vaughn. Okay. Vaughn comes over my house and says some shit about Storm that I thought was just. You're living in the man's house, and this is how I had to put two and two together. You're living in the man's house, the man got to give you a fucking roof over your head, and now you're over here talking shit about him? I just put that in the back of my mind. I was just like, okay, Storm is already out the house. These two are going to be separated. So he ends up moving in with Chelsea. Chelsea gets the apartment in her name. So mind you, she's got two apartments that are close to $4,000, one in New York, one in downtown Atlanta. Concierge, everything, okay? These ain't no just fucked up apartments, all right? Like I said, she got her shit together.
He did look like he really wanted to get some things off his chest.
Okay? She don't need no nigga for shit. A nigga is dessert to her. Fucking dessert. Now, Vaughn over here talking shit to Storm about Chelsea, talking shit to me about Chelsea and Storm, and talking shit to Chelsea about what the fuck she does. And then wants to throw Storm under the bus to Chelsea. This is all Vaughn. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching. Then I hear Vaughn says, Storm says Tasha K is toxic. What? Man, Storm talk all the time. He was at every event. And he was separating himself from me. Then he tells Chelsea, and then goes back and says, if Storm didn't say it like that, so Chelsea went and confronted Storm. I didn't say Storm said that. You're lying. I didn't say Storm said that. You're lying, Chelsea. Why the fuck would you lie? Storm is sitting here fucking confused. Vaughn is literally a bitch. He's a bitch. So basically, he's trying to put everybody against each other. So, oh, you don't even talk to Tasha? Oh, she's toxic? Well, what did he tell you about our toxicity? Didn't give him no fucking details. He don't know shit. You don't fucking know shit. He's worse than Jaguar Wright. Vaughn is the male version of fucking Jaguar Wright. Storm didn't fucking say that shit. The nigga ain't had no details because when he was confronted about it in front of Storm, the nigga was like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's how you put somebody on the spot. Also, of course, Chelsea gonna go back and ask Storm. Did you say, Vaughn told me that you said Tasha K was toxic, you were separating yourself. Storm was like, what?
It really did.
Okay, what are you talking about? Vaughn, I didn't say that. Here in the background, I didn't say that. You're lying. I didn't say that. That's not what he said. I made that up. I made that up because I figured that him and Tasha aren't hanging together all the time, that's what it was. Meanwhile, he moving Storm over here to do a podcast, all this shit, talking about all these plans they got going on, and trying to get Chelsea and Tasha K somewhat at odds. Okay? So then, Vaughn is talking shit to Chelsea. Vaughn gets on a fucking Tinder app after he asked Chelsea to set up his phone. So Chelsea got the phones talking, nigga download the app. He downloads the fucking Tinder app. So how you laying in her bed? They just moved into an apartment. It was an air mattress or whatever, okay? So you
really, Tasha?
You fucked on an air mattress. Bitch, you didn't even have a mattress. You ain't have a mattress to lay nowhere. You ain't have a mattress to... You ain't have a mattress... All the fucking acne you got on your face? You ain't even have no dirty sheets on a motherfucking mattress, okay, to give you goddamn acne. Now, Chelsea called me, he on Tinder, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, I said, let me put this out to the winos. See what they got to say. Okay? Now, you laying in Chelsea's bed.
Yes, Tasha K ain't shit. She ain't shit. First, you gonna expose that the motherfuckers was laying on an air mattress. And then you gonna expose that they ain't even have no sheets for the nigga face to be dirty. They be able to get acne. Like, all right, Tasha. Your petty ass.
On the phone, downloading apps to see who you could fuck living in her house. Now, it's about to get good. This shit is about to get the fuck good.
Okay? And she drunk.
So, I called Storm. Storm was on his way somewhere. I was like, yo, Chelsea's about to make a separation from Vaughn. I want you to proceed with caution. I told him a story about what Chelsea found on Vaughn's phone.
She ain't take none. And I'm mad I didn't notice that the first time. So I can mention it in the beginning of the video.
Trainer, he's married. Okay, married to a woman. Very popular on Instagram. You can go Google Mr. 2 Weeks. Vaughn, Rhe, and Mr. 2 Weeks are friends because they worked in the same gym.
The queen of messy and the queen of damn petty.
Remember all that shit about Jeffree Star and Vaughn, Rhe fucking Jeffree Star? Well, Chelsea ended up finding text messages of a thread between Mr. 2 Weeks, Vaughn, Rhe, and Jeffree Star. They were planning a trip to Miami.
Tasha Kaden just exposed these niggas for about to have a three-way orgy. Now, who is this damn trainer that then got added into the mix? I need to look this person up. What's his name again?
And Mr. 2 Weeks was going to...
Mr. 2 Weeks? Who the fuck is Mr. 2 Weeks?
Miami to meet Jeffree Star. They're all three in the text. And Vaughn was going to be Mr. 2 Weeks' cover for him to go to Miami to see Jeffree Star, but they're his personal trainers. They're his personal trainers. Okay? And my thing is, if Vaughn is not gay, and Vaughn is trying to talk to me, tell me, please don't drag Jeffree.
But hold on, wait, pause. Pause. Is Vaughn the one that Jeffree exposed for stealing from him? Because if so, nigga, why is you still right now today having orgies with a motherfucker that stole from you? You still gotta check your wallet after you wash your dick off. But I digress.
Nice guy. All he does is talk about his alpacas. I can get him an interview with you. So, you mean to tell me you're in a text thread with Jeffree Star, Mr. 2 Weeks, and Vaughn is in the text thread, and you are literally playing the cover guy for Mr. 2 Weeks to go to Miami to fuck. So he tells his wife he's going with you, another personal trainer, and you're covering as a straight man for another supposed straight man who's married to go fuck a gay man. Fuck out of here. Y'all listen. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. So I told Storm, I said, you need to back up. Be careful. Storm goes back.
Well, if Mr. 2 Weeks was married and his wife didn't know that she was his beard, she sure as hell know now.
What I say? So I'm pissed. The only thing I'm pissed at Storm about is don't you ever fucking repeat a conversation that I had with you. I don't give a fuck who you talk to, who you talk about, but don't you ever in your life, if I get on a phone call with you, it's confidential. It's like the fucking president talking to his watch house, his fucking staff. Okay? Don't you ever do that. That's the only thing I got pissed with him about. And then I told him all the shit that Paul said about him that I never said anything about. And I would never put that shit out, ever. It's none of nobody's business. But I'm like, you think this motherfucker's your friend? This motherfucker is not your friend. Because if he's your friend, why is he in my house telling me shit about
you? Oh, see you later, Miss Monique.
I called you to tell you to fucking start to separate. But instead, you go back and tell him what the fuck I said. Then he goes and gets in Chelsea's face. Why the fuck would you tell Tasha K about my goddamn text message with Jeffree Star and Mr. 2 Weeks? You know what Chelsea has to do? Chelsea has to go and get a restraining order. He fucking throw it. He hit his head like this, y'all. What the fuck can you do? What the fuck can you do?
So does that mean Vine now has 2 restraining orders on him? Because didn't his ex before Chelsea have a restraining order out on him? That they say, allegedly.
What the fuck can you do? The only reason I told Storm not to, first of all, if I'm having a private conversation with you, you shouldn't repeat that at all. If I wanted everybody to know, I would be out here. Now I want everybody to know. But why I told Storm that is so Storm or Vaughn wouldn't try to come move in with Storm. And I asked Storm, I said, is he living with you? Because when he had to leave, he was asked to leave by the police. I said, is Vaughn living with you? No, he's not. I said,
okay,
yeah,
so
no,
you need.
Okay. Because if he is,
because I was about to say, you still sleeping with motherfuckers that's stealing from you?
That's the only thing Storm was wrong about. But you know what? You live and you learn. That's my fucking boy. Fuck it. Fuck it. Trust me, there ain't nothing I'm not afraid to say to anybody that's on my team. We all keep it 1,000% real. No
Who beats women?
We tell each other the fucking truth. That's how I built my fucking brand. It doesn't matter. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna tell you. So I know this is over.
I know you ain't saying Vine beat women. Hold on, wait. Let me pause this
now you got a
video.
social circle. As I'm talking about a school.
Wait, who beating on the women? Vine beating on women? I hope a broke nigga ain't out here calling himself putting hands on women. Or hell to the no. If them bitches don't get one of them motherfucking flashlight tasers and tase that bitch and bust them in the fucking forehead with that flashlight, shoot them in the kneecap or something. But ain't no broke nigga about to be sitting up beating on me. No rich nigga either. But definitely not no broke nigga. He trying it.
And now all this shit is toxic and you feel overwhelmed. So now you want to separate yourself from everybody. I told him to go take a break. I said, go take a break. And you come back and you get back to your fucking content. What the fuck are you doing on the internet telling people how you fucking bitches in a fucking sex club and fucking this person? And guess what? Guess what? They're going to be the first on the internet talking about, oh, you're a creator.
I don't know if we can put being broke as a good excuse for people being violent. Because you got homeless people out here that ain't violent at all, and they broker than broke. So his broke ass better keep his motherfucking hands to himself.
You fucking stupid. Last thing you want to do is put yourself out there as a sexual being so they can use that as character evidence when a bitch get up the fucking lie. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be smarter than that. So you're gonna risk everything you built for a motherfucker like this to prove what? What are you proving? What are you proving? You're Storm. What the fuck are you proving? You don't need to prove shit to nobody. You built your fucking channel, and now this motherfucker here is about to try to take
girl, I'm like,
it only takes one accusation. And guess what? All the stories you're talking about online, they're gonna put that together, and they're gonna build a character and make you look like this person, and you're gonna lose every fucking thing you're gonna work for. And I will never let that fucking happen. Because I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth right now. If your mom ain't gonna fucking tell you, your sister ain't gonna fucking tell you, if Vaughn ain't gonna fucking tell you, I'm gonna fucking tell you. You keep your fucking sex life as a man off the fucking internet. Now, Storm is taking a mental break, as he should. As he should. And I told my fucking friend the truth. The fucking truth. I don't know what Vaughn.
I swear, when Tasha be telling us these stories, she real life be making it seem like she done took Storm little short behind and bent him over her knee or something and went outside and got a switch for him. Like, she be acting like he got a real life whooping.
Said to you to get you to do this? But yes. Yeah, this is where you're gonna fucking go. The fucking hell talking about going to sex clubs together, but what the fuck is this? That's not your brand, and your brand is predominantly 98% fucking black women. You think they gonna sit up and hear you talk about you smashing bitches that don't care? Fuck, you don't have an audience full of men? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And Vaughn is playing on you at the same time talking shit, lying about you. You need to back up. Back up from everybody. What the fuck? And my friend was asking
Girl,
you to allow me
she'll
to
get
present a
held
room,
in
but I thought it
contempt.
was like, okay, you're not there, but look what has transpired. Look what has fucking transpired. I had to write a goddamn bylaw.
Let her take her ass in court talking like this. She gonna get held in contempt. And she gonna get some extra jail days because when he tell her to shut the fuck up, she gonna keep on talking.
To say nobody can fucking fraternize with each other in my company. No more. No more. And I told you, you need to take all this fucking sexual shit down. Yeah, you're having sex. You haven't had sex in a long time. Okay, it's good. Yes, it feels good. But real men don't talk. Mature men don't talk about sex.
From the tape I heard, all of them be in court fumbling and stumbling over their words. Especially Cardi B. I be listening to hers like, girl, if you didn't have broken English before, I don't know what to say.
Like 18-year-old, the fuck are you doing? You're single. Fuck who you want to fuck. But don't fuck and get on the internet and say it. And then guess what? That bitch probably gonna get mad that you fucking putting her out, but you may not say her name.
Yep, Vine is the same dude that's gay for
what the fuck are
pay.
you doing? I will not let you fucking tear down what you built for nobody. So that's why he decided to denounce Von Ray. That's why. I didn't tell him to, but I told him you need to be careful. You need to be fucking careful. Because if this was your brand, somebody you gave a fucking place to stay and didn't charge him, and he turns around and says the fucking bullshit he says about you, this nigga is fucking, he's a parasite. He's a parasite. He's homeless, can't get a fucking car, can't get a house. That's why your ass is sitting up in a fucking garbage truck, living in a goddamn hotel room right now. How the fuck you get out of jail and you ain't got nowhere you can go? You got 2 kids, my nigga. You got 2 kids. You got 2 kids, 2 baby mamas. You can't go live with neither one of them bitches? You can't go live with neither one of them bitches? Fuck out of here.
She throw me off every time she say garbage truck.
That's what the fuck happened. Chelsea found out who the fuck Vaughn really was, and when Toya called me and said, this man is gay, he called me and said he didn't have no money and asked me permission to see if he could go fuck Jeffree Star for some bread. And that's when I left him the fuck alone. Okay? And then Chelsea finds text messages between him and Mr. Two Weeks. And everybody's been whispering about Mr. Two Weeks in Atlanta for a long time. The wife is a cover, but now you're telling your wife that I'm going to Miami with another trainer. We got a show or whatever.
Okay, so from how she's saying it right now, the wife don't know that she's a beard. Well, Tasha, you just let the wife know that she a whole beard, a big thick beard that she ain't even know she was. Damn you, Tasha, and always exposing people.
But you really fly private to see Jeffree Star. And Jeffree has orgies. He has group sex. He has orgies. And this is a black woman's life. Mr. Two Weeks or whoever Vaughn is fucking, they put in bitches' lives at risk. At risk? So that's an investment. That's an investment. And if he can't see it, I'm 40 years old. I can fucking see a piece of shit when I see him. And when I can, it's only so much you can tell. It's like a mom having a daughter. That nigga ain't shit. That nigga ain't shit. What she end up doing? Going to get pregnant by the nigga. The mama ended up raising the baby. But Chelsea was smart enough to get away before it got there. Because he kept telling Storm he was gonna get Chelsea pregnant. Man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And that's why that Queen Tulsa, I love her. She's funny. But why would Vaughn be having conversations with a transgender
That's a
about
good
his
question,
relationship
Georgia
and
Peach.
telling a transgender woman, Queen
Well, a
Tulsa,
good statement.
about him only fucking Chelsea, but he's living in her house, driving her car, all types of shit.
Chelsea wanted to get
So
pregnant by who?
you're going to confide in a transgender woman about your.
I know you ain't saying she wanted to get pregnant by him. Girl, if she wanted to get pregnant by him, self-esteem can't get no lower. Why would you want to get pregnant by him? He can't take care of himself. How you gonna take care of you and the baby? What you gonna have two babies? One adult and one infant? The fuck? She crazy as hell. I thought these broads around me be desperate, but boy, look, all right. She desperate as hell if she wanted to have a baby by him.
Sex life with a real woman. Queen Tulsa got online and said that. Queen Tulsa got online and said that. Queen Tulsa is a transgender woman, which means it's a man who no longer lives as a man and lives as a woman and identifies as a woman. But you have not met Queen Tulsa. You've never seen Queen Tulsa that I know of. And now you're on the phone having personal conversations with a transgender woman about the woman who helped you to get back on your feet and saying that you're just fucking her, but you don't want the stigma that you're gay. Yet there's proof that you were the cover man for Mr. 2 Weeks to go and fuck Jeffree Star, and I believe you were participating in those orgies because everybody knows Jeffree Star keeps California Grand King beds, and they have orgies with other men.
Not orgies.
And then Vaughn is trying to talk Storm into starting an OnlyFans. They're gonna be on OnlyFans doing what? What are you gonna do? So what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Same way motherfuckers call me out on here. I'm putting this shit in the bud. What are you doing? Chelsea is tested. Her test results are fucking negative. She went and did that as soon as she found out that the nigga was living a double life. Now we ain't never seen him putting his dick in nobody, but you communicate with way too many LGBTQ for you to not be gay as a fucking straight man. And the way this nigga gossip and start shit is giving me bitch vibes. Fuck out of here. Bitch vibes. Now, Chelsea is taking the proper procedure, okay, to keep this motherfucker away from her. Now,
it's the angry mama face for me she giving right now.
Address me. I'm putting it out there. She ain't even put your shit out there. Storm just announced you. Chelsea put you out. Latoya Forever put you out. You staying in a fucking hotel. Address me, bitch. Address me. You trying to come in and ruin what the fuck we had going on, all this fucking positive energy, and you want to come in with that top people. That's why motherfuckers can't help nobody these days. That's why, let me tell you, when I tell you the only way he got in, and when I told Chelsea them, y'all cannot fucking date no more public figures. Done. Done.
How the hell is he a public figure? I'm confused. How is he a public figure? What did he do to become a public figure? Fucking Latoya Forever don't make you a public figure. Fucking Chelsea don't make him a public figure. When the hell did he become a public figure?
Somebody got to be in front, somebody got to be behind. It's not even behind. Two different roles. I'm on camera, my husband's behind the camera. What the fuck? Like, it's got to be a yin and a yang. So yes, Storm denounced for his protection of his platform. What?
Well, I'm here to tell everybody, Latoya Forever is barely a public figure, okay? Like, let's be clear. She only had one season on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, all right? And she came straight from YouTube. All right, she's a YouTube figure. All right. Well, YouTube is public, but I wouldn't say she's a major public figure like celebrity. So I'm here to clear it up that Vine is not no damn public figure. I'm going to need people to stop calling him that. Slinging dick to a couple of desperate women don't make you a damn public figure.
And so I'm thinking they're gonna start a podcast and talk about male relationships. They're talking a podcast talking about sex, smashing women all day. If I in a relationship with someone, you just started having sex again. You were celibate. What the fuck?
Wait, did I miss something? Who just started having sex again?
He's gonna toughen up. This is a part of the game. I've been getting dragged since I've been on here, but guess what? That's a part of being human. You get dragged, you get critiqued, you get a reality check.
I want to rewind that so bad. Who the hell she just say it just started having sex again? Is she referring to Storm or she? Well, she can't be referring to Vaughn because Vaughn been fucking a whole lot of dummies. Apparently,
that's cool. But all that other fuck shit, fuck, and that nigga, I was like, do you realize this nigga's about to fucking help you to take the very thing down that you built, and he's trying to align himself with you to use your fucking platform? I'm telling you, he is a male version of Jaguar fucking right.
Damn, Storm, you been celibate for a long ass time. No wonder he out here acting a fool.
I just wanted to put that out there and address it. Everything has been nipped in the bud. Chelsea's fine. Back single, dating. She got 2 apartments in Atlanta that she pays for. A Mercedes. Mine is probably in the motel and eating with some hotel. It ain't no 5-star hotel, I tell you that much. Okay? So, I love you guys. I'm going to get some rest. I got a long day tomorrow.
I ain't watched Storm in so long. So damn. Storm, you was damn near a reborn virgin at this point.
Figure out if we're going to go live on Friday. I think I may have some more video, and hey, that's all good. I'm gonna get my now.
Okay, now we are entering into the Storm segment of the show, and we're going to enter into the Wiley because Storm video is kind of longer, and Tasha's was already 46 minutes. Like, we might be here another hour.
At least from my perspective. And then y'all let the chips fall where they lay, and you believe fucking God can be loud. And then you believe whatever you want to believe. What the heck is going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Storm did not separate himself from
I don't know why they be tripping so much with words.
Storm was being too motherfucking nice.
I know I'm probably gonna have to go back and check and see if it's some comments that I gotta approve.
This is the thing I do. But not have anything to do with it, and to keep it real, all 3 of them, and I mean Tasha, Bonnie, and Chelsea, should have never brought me in this shit. Should have never brought me in this shit. Should have kept my name out their mouth. Because can't no motherfucking body speak for me. So I make bullet points, okay, on my little note card here. This is what I used to use in college when I got all the A's.
took me past so many attempts. It really, really did. It really, really did. So I got to start from the beginning. Once again, this is no shade at anybody, but I want y'all to listen to all motherfucking signs and pick your side. D Sweet said, please pick your truth. I am, baby. I am. And I'm going to own my parts in it too. But I ain't going to own no shit I didn't do.
I'll go back and approve it when I get the chance. They be getting on my nerves doing that.
I'm going to address. You don't like it? I don't know what to tell you. I was going to give fuck. All right. And that's another thing. Oh my God.
Okay, Woo Child. I'm happy to see you. Get you some rest and we'll see you later.
All right, let's get to it. So, I get a call from Tasha a week or two. No, I can't deal. Maybe I can't deal. I can't deal. Gotta kind of talk in this register because I can't deal.
Yeah, so unique. This is Storm.
A week or two before Thanksgiving. And she asked me to do her a favor. She said, Mom, I'm getting out. He need a place to stay. Can you help him out? That part was true. Because she brought him to me. I'm just saying. She brought him to me. Because I didn't ask no motherfucking body to move in my house. Let's just be clear. Let's just be clear. I didn't ask no motherfucking body to move in my shit. My shit. And I pay $2,100 a month for. I wasn't in no 5 and 6 bedroom house. Let's be clear. I was in a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage, front yard and the backyard. Now that ain't motherfucking bragging, because I didn't own that bitch. The Chinese people did. So them motherfuckers got rich. Because the house was $360, $380, and they paid $114 for it. So they went in. I'm not. This shit is ignorant. Now, why was I living in the suburbs? Was a part of it to be close to Tasha? Well, yeah, when I thought we was actually going to work together, yeah. When I actually thought we was going to work together, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm just saying. Damn, I know he loved it. But listen. It is not even about that. But the reason why I lived in the suburbs, when the nigga really wanted to live in the city, when the nigga really wanted to live, by the way, telling people where I live ain't cool, in my opinion. I'm just gonna say that. Maybe y'all think different. I know it ain't fucking hard to figure out because Atlanta is small. Y'all see me in these streets. Yeah, y'all see the car, hey, Storm, hey. I mean, I'm just saying, but I mean, now that it's been confirmed, okay, all right, well, thanks, sis. Thanks.
Okay, so his apartment must really be in Bankhead or Buckhead, whatever it's called.
Thank you. Anyway, so, what? Okay. No. I'm still fucking coughing up phlegm too. Y'all know my mother used to live with me. Y'all know that, right? Okay? My mother wasn't trying to live in no motherfucking city. My mother wasn't trying to live in no motherfucking city. At all. No, Since everybody in it, then let's just clear it. Let's just clear it. And then you believe what you want.
Okay, then, Storm.
Okay. I can't do that. So.
Mr. Buckhead.
Okay, so she asked me to do him a favor. It was a couple weeks before Thanksgiving. Let me address this by the way too. I was never taking no break from social media. I was never taking no break from social media. I was taking a break from them in the situation, which is what I should have done in the beginning. But when you let bullshit slide,
have to come down to Georgia one day.
If you don't mind, blah, blah, blah. Right after that, Chelsea calls me. Right after that, Chelsea calls me and says, "You won't let my baby daddy move in. You won't let my baby daddy move in."
I'm mad he jiggling his chest like this while he's saying that.
Thank you so much. Okay, Chelsea, bye. Okay, cool, cool. But let's be clear on me and Chelsea's relationship. I have met homegirl in person twice in the last 2.5 years since I've been here.
I know that's why Rashida wanted her dang on store down there in Buckhead.
A city I regret I ever fucking came to. 2.5 years. It's been almost 3. June will be 3 years. June will be 3 years. Anytime Chelsea calls me, it's about business. Hey, and breast and G, blah, 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 such, blah, blah, blah. Homegirl need an agency. I've been told her that since that show called me. That show called me. That show called me, sis. Point blank. Point blank. Now, only twice, Chelsea used to live in New York. Chelsea ain't from no fucking Atlanta. Y'all know I'm not from fucking Atlanta. First order said, "Can I go stay at your crib?" Nah, ain't nobody else coming over there. Not no more. Not no more. Not no more. So for people that are saying, "Oh no," for Tasha to insinuate that I did anything to Chelsea, I let her go through all this stuff.
I'm gonna come down there and see.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
I got a plane ticket I need to use anyway.
I don't owe Chelsea shit. Because to be real, y'all want Storm to be accountable. But she 3 years younger than me and she a fucking baby. Please stop the cap. You 25 years old, sis. You not 18. And even if you was, you a grown ass woman. I ain't beefing with nobody. Listen, when you lay up with a nigga and you say this my nigga,
I will.
when you move in with a nigga, bitch, you grown. I don't know how the fuck y'all grew up. I don't know how the fuck y'all grew up. But what? Funny, this ain't about having sex. Old school say you old enough to screw you grown. Nah, I'm putting that to the side. When you live with a nigga, you are grown.
I know what you meant. It's all right.
I don't give a fuck really about nobody but himself. And I don't know why ain't nobody figured that out by now. There's no slight at nobody, but I'ma always put me first. Y'all don't know that by now. So
I would think you would put yourself first, Storm, as in who else will put you first if not you? But I still wouldn't have let no damn random ass people move in my motherfucking house. Tasha would have had to open up her goddamn basement, attic, or something. Garage, give them a space heater. I wouldn't get a damn where she put them, but they wouldn't have been in my home.
I ain't getting caught up in no shit that I didn't have nothing to do with. Am I ghetto? Am I ghetto? No. Am I ghetto? No, I'm not. I never fucking hid that from y'all. I never fucking hid that from y'all. Come on. But I am not engaging with anybody that's on some bullshit. I am not engaging with anybody that when you tell them your side of the story, it's what Chelsea told me. It's what Chelsea told me. I didn't know Chelsea's word was fucking. I know Chelsea's word was fucking God.
So in so many words right here, he mad because Tasha pretty much took Chelsea's side and believed Chelsea over him. That's what I take away from that.
Because to keep it real, if we gonna sit here and think that Chelsea was not the source that gave the story to Wiley, please do not play on my intelligence. I'm very motherfucking intelligent. Let's get back to the story. Let's get back to the story. I do the interview with Vaughn, which by the way, months previously, Chelsea set that up. I don't know how many interviews Vaughn has done. I got confused. I think he did a couple with Tasha, or one of them. Listen, when I tell you I be in my own little world doing it,
but it's crazy that she will believe Chelsea over Storm instead of just staying neutral in the middle of the two and not taking nobody's side. Especially since didn't she know Storm before she knew Chelsea? Like, wasn't Storm in the picture way before Chelsea?
I be in my own little world doing it. I be in my own little world doing it. Okay. Months before, I talked about on the phone. In New Jail, Chelsea's on freeway. We talk about the interview, what we're gonna do. Go. Fast forward to November.
I think he was, if I'm not mistaken. Jason Lee fired Chelsea when? Because if that was recently, I know Storm been working for Tasha for at least 3 years, maybe more than that. Like 4 years, probably over that. Like he been working for Tasha for a long time.
And he moved in. Okay, cool. I said, well, look, I got the place until January 18th.
Yeah, she is wrong for that.
I'm moving out next week. So the house was going to pretty much be vacant for a couple months. Now, I ended up staying an extra week or two. That was a whole nother situation. But it is what it is. Right? So this was around Thanksgiving time, a couple weeks before. Okay, cool. I interviewed with Vaughn. I meet her for the first time. Okay. All right. I see the anchor monitor. I forgot what part he pulled up in. I forgot. It was like a movie, but I forgot. Anyway, that ain't important. He come in.
Let me see if I can find something.
It's cool.
On when he fired her.
Because this was a Saturday, I think. It was a Saturday. Because I didn't do a double at the gym. I said, so you're moving in Monday, right? He said, yeah. I said, okay, all right. The key will be under the mats. the key will be under the mats. Okay, cool. I think he moved in officially either that Monday or Tuesday. Where he was staying, I don't know. It was some hotel, obviously. I don't know details of that. He came Monday or Tuesday, brought his U-Haul. We had that U-Haul for about a week or so. Moved the stuff in. Brought stuff. Had more stuff than what I thought, but okay, cool, fine. Some time goes by. 2 days goes by. Before I know it, Chelsea's at my door with her bags. She blamed about no.
I seen him throwing shots at one of his fired employees, but I can't remember exactly when he started doing it.
So look at my door with her bags. Still remember what she was wearing about it?
I'm trying to see if I can find something.
She came in. Okay. I didn't trip. But when I tell y'all, from the moment she moved in, from the moment they were living together in my house, these motherfuckers argued all day and all motherfucking night. Hold up. Let me cross up my bullet point. Wait a minute, let me cross up my bullet point. I don't want to get lost. All right, cool. There we go. They argued from the time they got in my motherfucking house. And that's just what it was. Chelsea Cranberry, Chelsea might feel some kind of way about me. I don't care. I would tell them both to their face. Y'all both toxic. Y'all both immature. And y'all both talk too fucking much. There ain't nothing I ain't said to them. They both was there. So why we acting like she's so motherfucking innocent? Why we acting like Storm just didn't protect her? I don't give a fuck that they planned it. I don't care. I didn't ask them for no rent money. I didn't ask them. They brought their own food. They cleaned up after themselves. Now, one thing I gotta say, they both clean. They both clean. That part, I'm not gonna lie. They both clean. Chelsea can cook. I ain't gonna lie. She made some macaroni. I ate half the pan when I came back. But anyway, I wasn't tripping because I'm moving out in a week or two. Who cares? Okay, this is November. Okay, cool. Fast forward. Oh, no. Before I get off that, they both talk crazy to each other. Did I witness him saying to her, well, you know, whatever you won't do for me, another bitch will? Yes, I did. Right in my living room. Yes,
I think he was filming in New York. Yes, that's how he ended up on Love and Hip Hop.
You know what she said back?
I think he was on Love and Hip Hop New York before he was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
They went back and forth that particular incident. They went back and forth until Chelsea went upstairs and she cried because she was upset. So usually how their fights would happen is that one would say something smart to the other, and the other one would outsmart that one, and the other one would outsmart that one, and the other one would outsmart that one, and usually ended in Chelsea in tears. Did Vaughn tell her? Did he talk? I ain't gonna repeat what he said about her body. Didn't he say that? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But I gotta ask you, sis, why you even put up with a nigga like that? Because when somebody tell me, you know your body bad, I'm gonna say, motherfucker, you knew what I looked like when you got.
Right, Storm. Let a motherfucker tell me my body look bad. Nigga, your face about to look bad. Okay? Your jaw about to look bad.
Now look, clothes can hide a lot. Clothes can't hide that motherfucking much. You knew I was box built when you met. You knew I was somebody with your booty big. You knew my booty was big when you met me. You knew that. You know my head be taking up the damn string. Y'all know I have to. Come on, let's get real. Y'all know I have to push your phone back. Because I be taking up the whole motherfucking screen. So no, I don't like when somebody get with you and then now that you need to do this, you need to do no, I don't. Because you know what I was like before. Is that considered verbal abuse? Well, technically it is, yeah. I ain't gonna cap. So the video y'all saw that I recorded, that I both asked them could I record first, that was that night. Because guess what, Chelsea? You was on your phone. On FaceTime with your other friend from New York. Homegirl was in the bed. dark skin young lady. That don't matter, but I'm telling you to get details.
Her self-esteem had to be low to deal with all that.
I'm telling you to get details. And what was y'all joking about, girl? When you come to Atlanta, I'm gonna introduce you to Storm. I'm gonna introduce you to Storm. I was like, oh, okay. She like, let me see this little light. She looked at me, she like, I don't know, okay, I guess we'll see. And Chelsea, you and your friend talk about how y'all used to fight. She said she'll whoop your ass. You said you whoop her ass. She said she'll mollywop you. You said, but bitch, you lucky I ain't big, because when I was big, I was beating bitches' ass. Come on now. How I remember all this? Remember, I actually live. I actually live. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. No, I'm giving you the whole story because I was there. Okay, cool. So they get to arguing about some ingredients. I asked her, could I record it? Because the shit seemed like a reality show to me. They both said yes. And I asked for consent before I uploaded this. I asked for consent before I uploaded it.
Exactly. And it seemed like she feel like because she don't have a man to make herself feel good, she has to be draped in designer clothing and type shit after watching one of her videos. And I'm like, girl, that don't make you happy. Child, material things don't make you happy. You can buy material things and it'll make you happy in that second, but it can't keep you warm at night or none of that.
If you didn't want it the way you didn't tell me so, no, please don't go there. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Okay. Yes, I uploaded that. Took it right there. Got a phone call the next morning. Tasha about it. Blah, blah, blah. She already told you what she said. Everything she told, I guess that is what she said to me. Like, take that down. What are you doing?
Exactly, Georgia Peach. Not nothing at all.
Tasha, this is an answer. Several times. Several times. Okay, so we move past that. The relationship and the fights. They fought the whole time I was there. I'm gonna skip forward and then go back. For them to have argued from the time they got in my house, when it was time for them to move out, I looked right at Chelsea and I asked her. And I asked her too. I said, see how many neighbors? She said, yeah. I said, y'all want to move in my building? That would be cool. That would be cool. And I let her know, what the person was on there. I said, that would be cool. They got, ain't no fun some else with the nice and more reason. It's all good. No wrong about it. Now, the details of that shit, who apartment it was, I didn't find out none of that till later. But I wasn't even thinking that when your ass got a felony, you go apply for an apartment, deny, they gonna deny that shit, most likely. This is just what it is. So that was that was what I witnessed. And look, and she asked me to take it, and that was not an issue. I apologize for uploading that, and I left it alone. All right, cool. Let's talk about Thanksgiving.
But wait a minute, didn't he say he asked if he can upload it? So if they gave him permission to upload it, why was it a problem that it was uploaded? Was it because it made Chelsea look bad?
Thanksgiving, y'all know that whole week. Where was I at? I was in Arizona. I was in Arizona for Thanksgiving. So for somebody to come and say what they saw me do, And I'm in a whole nother fucking state. And y'all believe that shit? I ain't even gonna repeat what it allegedly was. I want to, but I want to, but I'm not. Because I said to myself, damn, long as you've been over, I ain't been over the house that much like that.
Seems like Tasha plays Storm real bold in the situation. Like he get all the blame, and he wasn't even a participant. It wasn't even his relationship.
Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Literally. I just can't fucking believe it. And I really can't believe it. I'm on a morality one, but I really can't believe it. Is that if that happened at Thanksgiving, why would you tell me that this man was in my house? You didn't think it was such a big deal right now. You weren't concerned then, why be concerned now?
Oh, Storm. All right.
But I sure wish I would have known.
Now this is a response.
Eventually said, whatever. I wish I would have known. Because meanwhile, God and Chelsea been taking me out of my house until sometime in December. As a matter of fact, let me go back. Bond and Chelsea was supposed to watch my dog. Bond and Chelsea was supposed to watch my dog. Some shit happened with him. It looked like this nigga was gonna go back to jail. I went and found another dog sitter. He took me like, where the dog at? I said, the dog with the dog sitter. Some Asian at the Braselton Grace and
I think he should have just kept it all business between him and Tasha. All that friendship shit, they could have kept that separate. Like they shouldn't even started a so-called friendship. Because it seemed like this is how all of them end. All the friendships or mentorships or panels that was started on Facebook end just like this. Messy as hell.
So that's my whole thing. But what I should have done from the beginning is anytime Chelsea and Bond started fighting, I should have said, leave me out that shit. Don't talk about that shit. Don't do that shit in front of me. Take that to y'all room. That's what I should have been like. Take that to y'all room. Take that to y'all room. That's what I should have done. But I didn't. So let me. All right. So we got past that. We might have to get back to the relationship. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the pregnancy.
Wiley better keep it moving.
Because supposedly Vaughn told me that he was trying to get her pregnant.
While he can.
But you know what I witnessed? I witnessed Vaughn and Chelsea sit at my motherfucking house in a house that I paid $21 for and joke about the fact.
Yeah, that's why I said it seemed like all of them end badly in a big ball of mess. And I just sit back, watch and observe. And I may give my little commentary on it. But that's as far as it's going to go.
They need to figure out some birth control wise before she ends up pregnant. Which I told her to her face. You trying to have a baby? No. But you know, it gotta happen eventually. He makes the joke Girl, you pregnant. I'll push your ass down some more bus stairs. I can't do his accent. I ain't practiced. He said, girl, I push you. Storm. Storm. This girl come on pregnant.
Imagine. Can you imagine a broke nigga telling you that if he got you pregnant, he gonna push you down some stairs? Nigga, she should be pushing your ass down some stairs. Matter of fact, she should be pushing your ass into the middle of traffic on the highway.
I can handle most kids right now. She gonna find some more women services. Now that was fucked up. That was fucked up. But what y'all want me to do? What you want me to do? You want me to check them? Let me tell you something. I get on the show, I present myself a certain way, and I read these celebs.
And you ain't gonna catch me in none either. I may do some commentary on it, but that's as far as it's gonna go. That's why whatever somebody do to me, like charisma them secretly striking my page or giving privacy complaints, I don't bring no videos to say nothing about it. I just motherfucking do what the fuck I'm gonna do and keep it moving. Or I say one thing and just keep it the fuck moving. I don't got time to be starting beefs or getting caught up with beefs with these people on YouTube. They don't know me. I don't know them. We don't need to know each other. All you need to know is that I'm what you would consider a co-worker. Okay, we both make videos on YouTube.
And I know this is all karma for the things that I say about people. You cannot put this kind of shit out. I don't really supposed to. I just talk shit, but still, you can't talk shit and expect not. You're gonna manifest that back to yourself. That's just what it is. So that's just what it is. Okay. But damn, I lost my train of thought, man. What was I saying? Y'all, it's late. I lost my train of thought. Oh, this is a pregnancy. Okay. So as far as me knowing that he was trying to get her pregnant, I would just say to motherfucker, tell her, I don't want to motherfucker kids. And I would tell her, and I'm glad she did. You don't want to have no kids. You don't know him like that.
She sure better worry about that next visit and stop worrying about people commentary. Shit, especially when we still ain't seen you attack the guy that you still want to so-called mention that he domestic violenced you in your videos. But we ain't seen her attack him. We still ain't seen that. I still want to know how the Pangea guy ended up on her hit list, and is he the one who whooped that ass? Allegedly.
See, people can make fun of me for using condoms. I know I ain't supposed to talk about my sex life. First off, my sex life ain't even that inside. First off, y'all gotta learn the difference between comedy, saying things in jest. I understand that it can come off as too much. But to be honest, I did too much from the time I got on this thing. Y'all, I used to be drinking in the bathtub. Who remembers those lives? Who remembers those lives? I've been dancing, I've been humping stuff, reenacting stuff from the beginning. I am multifaceted. I show you what I want to show you when I want to show you.
They better stop playing.
I understand it's not a good idea, and I ain't saying I know everything. But then the comedians do talk about their life. But Tasha was right on what she said. Don't put it out there like that. Just go, okay, cool. I did talk about it once or twice. People took it and ran with it, but that's cool. But since I also talked about that in our interview on the show, and it was also used as a teaser, so I'm just saying, me doing whatever, it was not no secret. Now, my thought process was, I'm in Atlanta small. Let me tell you where you what anybody else said. That was my thing. But let's get back to it. Okay, the pregnancy, talk about that. Ain't no there was no damn pregnancy. God. Oh, but you did take a pregnancy test in my house. Which negative thing. So, okay, y'all want me to talk about OnlyFans? Okay, I entertained the idea of OnlyFans. That didn't have shit to do with me. I don't know why that's the narrative. I don't know why people think I don't have a line of my own. Thank you. Who remembers Storm After Dark? Thank you. Thank you.
Ain't Storm After Dark when he used to be doing laughs from the bathtub, called himself doing bubble baths? I think that was Storm After Dark when he do them bubble baths and talk kind of spicy for him.
And you know how I ain't lying about the pregnancy test? This is what she did. She came out of the bathroom on the first floor. What y'all call that? What y'all used to call that? The powder room? I don't know. I call it the bathroom. She came out. I heard the toilet flush. She said, "Whoa, thank God that's negative." Come on. It had heels on and your hair in a ponytail. Now how I know that? Now tell me I'm motherfucking lying. Because when I call it down the middle. When I call it down the middle. Let's talk about it.
When I say Storm came through with the response, okay, this time he was not playing no games. He was not trolling. All right. He done dropped so much goddamn tea. This shit could have been turned into a soap opera.
Since I'm not like, look, you can talk about me for you I ain't talking damn man. Okay, cool. So OnlyFans thing, like I was saying, that was my idea. Do I want to move in a more adult direction? Yeah. I do want to be like a nighttime guy. Why gotta think I'll be going live with that? I'm a nighttime dude. I'm gonna leave. Wrong folks talk, less talk. But didn't nobody talk me into that. And I was never going to do OnlyFans with Bond. Excuse me. I don't know OnlyFans with it. But you know what I did?
If they didn't know he was the wrong one, they finding out right now today because he will tell all your secrets.
You know what I did to him? As he sat at my island and said he was broke. I said, well, you got my OnlyFans. He finds the password. He said, damn, looks like you've been getting paid for this shit. Anyway, let me change the password. Okay, could we change the password? You start getting that money. I said, well, nigga, what you gonna do? You say, ooh. Why you gonna travel? We was in Lawrenceville. Why you gonna travel all the way to College Park to go to work? Y'all know Lawrenceville to College Park. Let's go to the airport. Let's go to the fucking airport. Let's just keep moving. Let's go to the airport. That ain't even worth the gas money you finna spend. And you know how I'm not lying? Because when my mom was little cheaper, and she ended up with something to get a job at College Park. I went off on her ass in the car. I went off on her. What are you doing? Take your ass at home. Shit. Gave my mom some money so she had to work for 6 months. And it was getting close to her business. Take your ass at home. Don't worry about looking for your job next year. Now, if y'all want to drag me for taking care of my mama, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Georgia, please. It was good to see you and conversate with you. And I'll catch you on the next one.
So I told him, now she going on for my, I don't give a fuck. So I told him, you need to take advantage of that. You claim you got videos on Pornhub, you claim you got videos on Twitter, and you talk about your kids all the time. And let's talk about this when we're talking about sexual abuse. In 2022, ladies, I want y'all to stop bragging on what your man got and how big he is. I should never know you got 10.5 inches. I should never know that. That's none of my business. I should never know that. You know why? Because when you start talking like that, another bitch want to fuck your man. Oh, he's sounding like that. This shit going to the moon. Oh, shit. Then they want to fuck with you. You don't never tell nobody what you and your man do. You don't never tell nobody what your man got. Bitch, why you want to know? Bitch, why you want to know? That's just my opinion. But this is a man that brags on his things, and he leads with things. And if I had to say anything about Ron, this is what I'm going to say. If you keep manifesting the same situation again and again, we joke about that, but it's a message that God is trying to give you. And whatever lesson you supposed to learn, you ain't learned it yet. Because you should not, it's like if you're a woman and you keep manifesting the same man. It's something, it's a lesson you ain't learned. That's all I'm saying. But I suggest to keep it.
The lesson he ain't learned is how to get a damn job and stop trying to use his penis to get back.
And take advantage of it if he's already out there. He said, well, Storm, you know, on OnlyFans, it ain't nothing but print pics anyway. I said, well, that stuff, they niggas put on Instagram. Did Omarion, did I not have to scroll past that shit on Share? When Omarion walked towards the mirror in some sweats, showing his stomach. Like, you know, he was short down there. Hey, come on now, we ain't stupid. He did that on purpose so he could go viral. Come on now. Come on now. So if you already got your friend out there, and you talking about you bragging all the time, I got that, I got that. If I had that, you would never hear about me being motherfucking blue. I'm just saying. If I had that, you never, bro, where? Shit, you ain't monetizing what God gave you. You tripping. You tripping. You do got that according to the pics. No. Not that. It ain't about that. It ain't about that. Anyway, I told him that. I decided not to do OnlyFans. Because I talked to Christian, the agent Christian Bond, and he said, look, it really don't matter unless you ever want to be sponsored by a health food coach or this and that. Anything family related, you can never do it again. I said, well, I'm gonna chill. It's an easy bag. Hey, motherfuckers in my DMs. Now, my times what God gave you, absolutely. I'm on my Christian. Let me tell you who I really am. Because see, everybody in life got their strengths and they got their weaknesses. Everybody ain't meant to go to school. Some people are just really good at sex. And you put here as a healer through sex. That's just what you do. Some people well endowed. You can make a lot of money out of that. This is 2022. You got to use what you got to get what you want. I got the gifts of gab. That's the only reason why why I've been able to get in certain rooms that I get in. And to be honest, most people underestimate me. That's another thing too. And I play into that. You see me in real life, I don't look like shit. And let me put myself down, that's me being honest, I don't look like shit. I don't dress fancy. I ain't trying to. I do all that shit when I can afford to. But I got this and I got this. And the personality will take you far. So anyway, that's the only thing that's true. I was never gonna do the only thing to it. That is insane. That is in fucking insane. And let me talk about this. Let's talk about how I address myself. How I present myself online. And then we're gonna talk about the podcast. I present myself online a certain way. I play into my femininity and my Alexander Rogers voice. It's easy. I've been around it. Wasn't around my daddy the way I should have been. That's just what it was. I had my uncle, thank God. But shit, I couldn't be around like that. So it was what it was. So I grew up watching what my mama watched, watching what my grandmama watched, been watching soaps since whatever. As my therapist said, my pink side was open at an early age. It's your pink side. Some people fuck with it, some people don't. That's cool. And in addition to that, yes, I did have a lot of white friends growing up. I ain't gonna count on that. I ain't gonna count on that. I moved 14 times in my childhood. Anyway, I say all that to say, I don't trip off y'all thinking I'm gay. That really don't bother me. And to be honest, when people were saying that me and mom was fighting, do you know what most people said in the comments? We thought he was gay anyway, so we really don't care. When he wanna throw us, okay, cool. But no. But no, I am gonna say this. First off, if I was gonna live in that lifestyle, I'd be bi. I'd be bi. Come on now. Let's stop.
Okay, Storm, confirm my
If I was
theory.
to live in that lifestyle, that would be what I do. Number one. And number two, do you really think I'd be dealing with a motherfucking nigga? Do you really think I'd be dealing with a motherfucking nigga? I'm not, Bob, but I'm saying if I was, I would always talk to men. I would always talk to men. Men are fucking horrible. Listen, you're horrible. I'm just saying. The world needs both of us for a reason. But I don't look at men like that. That ain't my thing. But who cares what people think you are? Who cares what the entertainment industry? If I wanted to be gay, I would be the next hot thing smoking. A nigga asked me black, no, I would not. I would be a dominant. And I would have a white man taking care of me. You think I would be working hard? I believe in selling your body. Y'all might give away your body for free. Oh, no. You get some out of it. I would not be working hard. I'd be laying by the pool. I'd be having wine at noon with the girls while our two Asian adopted daughters are in private school. I would live that kind of life. Hello. So I'm more offended that y'all think I would be out here with these niggas. These niggas do these moving wrong, and I got gay friends and they don't even want to fuck with these niggas. You think I'm gonna put up with that age? Next podcast. Podcast came from me and Vaughn being on IG and really just talking shit with people. Really just talking shit with people. Really just shooting the shit. He said we should do a podcast. Whether that was his part or not, I don't care. I didn't take it that seriously at first. But I also have to understand that in our community, our population, subtlety is not often caught. You have to be very out and abrasive, and no motherfucker ain't trying to do that. But I didn't mind. I'm trying to expand content anyway. I'm trying to do. This is something. This is actually funny to me. I have a dark sense of humor. A lot of shit y'all like, this one that ain't funny. I have a dark sense of humor, and I understand. I'm gonna get to that point too, Sharita. So we start, y'all see, we talked about Shamanta moving back out the cheap. Then we went to the sex board, episode number 2. That was my idea. We was trying to think, okay, when we go out on the town, we want to actually like talk to people. The whole point was to talk to people in their lifestyle. Why you do this? Why you want to do this? It was actually meant to be some on the street type of shit. What is it do? Now, I entertained, I did my thing with the dogs, and yes, I knew the toys. I know them because I know them. It is what it is. And it was what it was. So, did nobody talk into doing that? That was my idea. Calling it light skin man, Tasha and her husband named it that. Me and I didn't want to call it that. Number one, I still don't think I'm light skinned. I know I'm brown skinned. I don't think it sounds like when a man says brown skin. And so I just prefer dark. But it wasn't gonna work. I got out of okay, cool. Okay, cool. What did you tell us? This might not work as a podcast, but I can see this maybe being a show. Okay, cool. Call it light skin. Okay, cool. So that's what that was. That wasn't meant to be no color and shit. That wasn't meant to be none of that. As far as Queen Tulsa is concerned, I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know or care about anything she said to Chelsea. It does not concern me. It does not concern me. When y'all see me in Riley's live a couple days ago, that was me making fun of myself. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know no good social. So that's that. Any conversation you had, whatever, that's that. Boom, 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 boom. So kind of social media. I'm just crossing stuff out. I get a lot of this already. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's get to the conversation. All right. First phone call I do. This is maybe a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that. This was not that long ago. And what Tasha told y'all, mostly true. But let me add this. I did go back and tell Bond. I asked Bond, you guys shit from listen to this eventually? Because to me that answer was gonna tell me everything I wanted to know. Now I wasn't thinking, because guess what? If the nigga lied, the nigga was gonna lie anyway. But I was under the impression that he was already confronted about that. So I didn't know that part was no secret. My bad. I'm gonna take accountability for that. You got me. You got me. But as far as going back and forth, where I went wrong is when any of y'all called me about it, I should have said, leave me out that shit, and hung up. And then you would have got the points. But me just, that's crazy. What? She did what? Oh, man. Yeah, you're going to have to follow line to do something. You have to figure it out.
That's the best thing to do when somebody trying to include you in drama that don't include you. Is to be like, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I got to call you back later.
That'd be me. What? That's crazy. Because most people just want to hear themselves talking together. That's a key way when you having a conversation with somebody. Most people just want to hear the stuff. Let me go. You don't do much. So for that part, I'm on that. But you also got to own that you allegedly that this nigga said I did whatever and was still cool with him going back to my house. That shit should have been given on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving. It should have been given then. All right. Next phone call we're going to talk about was recently when Boniface called me why him and Chelsea was arguing. And they're going back and forth. And he said, Storm, Chelsea right here. I asked, is Chelsea right there? He said, yeah. I said, okay, good. He said, am I coming in between you and Tasha? I said, I didn't know I had a problem with Tasha. I said, what are you talking about? I didn't know I had no problem. Me and Tasha don't have no problem. Me and Tasha don't have no problem. He said, well, Chelsea keeps saying, you coming in between Tasha and Storm. And she don't understand why. Chelsea told him, and probably said about me too, I don't understand why you riding so hard for a nigga that you just met 3-4 weeks ago. What he said to her was, because I'm a real nigga, and he gonna come back and tell me when you talk about me. That ain't completely true. I interjected and said, no, I asked you about Mr. 2 weeks. That I did do. He said, Chelsea, why you lying? She didn't say that. He said, Chelsea, you know I can just tell you know I can just tell Storm everything you said, and he can go back to Tasha and tell her that you lied. And she said, and what? And what? And what? And what? Who is Storm? 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 I don't give a fuck. He said, well, Storm and Tasha comes, he can tell Tasha that you lied. I don't care. I lied and what? And what? And what? And what? What did I lie about? He said, why you tell Tasha that I called you a hoe in Storm's house? And she said, well, you ain't called me no hoe, but you insinuated it. You said I was acting like Latoya, and Latoya is a slut. No, Latoya is a slut and a bitch. So you was calling me a hoe, basically.
Well, damn, Chelsea, how you know Latoya is a slut or a bitch? All you doing is dating her ex-boyfriend, and he a lousy one at that. Like, how do you know that's her personality?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This happened on FaceTime. No, ma'am. Either that man said that to you or he did. One or the other. One or the other. Come on now. You can't say what somebody can say. If you're gonna say somebody insinuated and say they insinuated, don't say they called you didn't know. But in my opinion, Tasha's way too. Chelsea has wrecked Tasha into being way too motherfucking involved in her personal life. We want to talk about what's unprofessional that is, because that shit is a recipe for disaster. See, Storm can't do that. Storm came down here and minded his business. When they had to get together, when they had something before COVID hit, and then, and before you know, we in 2021, seen each other a few times for birthdays, or this or that. Always fun, always a good time. But and I've been given great advice from him. Great advice. But now though, I want Tasha involved in my personal life to that matter. That's just how I roll. Y'all might call it sneaky. I call it just mind your business. I came down here for work, and I came down here to learn about this YouTube shit that was, and I was this YouTube shit. When it comes to this, you school me on this. I came over, you taught me how to edit. One day, boom, had it, got the game and gone. Come over another day, chef show me this. So we do this with your show. You do that. Oh, okay, cool, thank you. They gave me this table I got right here. This shit gonna get thrown out because it's old. It came from their basement at the old house. Not the one that you now, the one before that. My ass almost fell down the steps and I was taking it up the steps. And Shay actually tied that shit to my car. And I took that shit off. So anyway, I say all that to say, I always feel like the truth is somewhere in the middle. And I can't be.
So apparently the picture I just put on the screen is Mr. 2 Weeks that they keep on mentioning was trying to go have that orgy with Jeffree Star allegedly. And Vine.
I just don't understand why Chelsea would ever get involved with somebody like that. If he's such a bad guy, why did you ever even get involved with him in the first place? Everything you know about him, you knew about him. Y'all want me to walk away after that first phone call from him? Okay, I understand. But I also have to say, wait a minute. All of these allegations was there when you brought him to my house. And now I feel some kind of way about that. Because you put me at risk. To be honest, whenever the three of them had conversations, my name came up in it and it should have never came up. Or I should have been called whenever all three of them was having arguments. I should have been called on FaceTime. Bond saying this, Chelsea saying that. No, let me tell you what I said. Because I said what I said. And what I said was no bullshit. And what I said was no bullshit. A lot of y'all want to know, what did you get? I didn't even do it. The podcast was on and on. Sometimes, just to have a break with things, talking about money shit. Sometimes you just want to talk about something else. I'm just saying. Sometimes you just want to talk about something else. And the thing was booking, many C-list people, but we did get Sabrina Moore, which is a big deal. We did get Jack Thriller, which is a big deal. Been watching Jack Thriller since this is beauty. So, I'm just saying. He made some graphics, he started taking it seriously. I said, well, damn, if you're doing all this, I need to at least show up. But I chose to just step away from all of them. Okay. Let's see. Sex talk, that's my choice. I also want to remind you guys about my spoiled rotten cookie. Did I not come up with that song? Did I not reenact April Jones with the Megan Soda and Cookie? That Cookie, come on now, y'all remember that? I am a clown, I am a troll, I am a lot of different things. You will see different parts of my personality depending on what the situation calls for. If you try to figure me out, you don't always confuse yourself. If you try to control me, you will get frustrated. Because just when you think I'm going right, I'm going left. I want you to be to my own drum. All the time somebody asks, why you do that way? Because I wanted to. And I've been that way since I was a child, so that ain't changing the hell, it ain't changing now. Let's see. Am I an introvert? I'm an introverted extrovert. I don't mind going out, but then I want to bring my ass home. It's like a 90-minute limit for me. I ain't gonna lie. You know why? Because it ain't no situation out in hand where I can say, damn, you better with this situation. Every situation, I'm like, I'm better off by myself. Now, do you need people in this world? Do you have to network? It's 7 billion people in this world. You're going to need somebody. And I ain't going to never tell y'all who I'm going to need. And to keep it real, I was broke as long as I was. Simply because I didn't know people. So that's just what it is. Okay. hit most of this. I didn't hit most of this. So where did I go wrong? I went wrong in not dating him in the first place. From even allowing him to move in. From even allowing anybody to come in to me. That is where I went wrong. I should have never told him about Mr. 2 weeks. And hey, I'm a homie. I'm a homie and I'm going to go about my business. Because I have actually been in a good headspace. I've been good. Yeah, I just came back from Miami. And this bullshit is brought to me. This shit is a distraction. This shit is stupid. Anytime I sit there, and I feel like maybe, how you doing this? Well, now you in it. No, the fuck I'm not, because I removed myself from it. Now, people can say whatever they want. People can say whatever they want. But in my opinion, the issue is Chelsea.
Okay, well, that's the end of Storm's response. He gave a real good actual response this time. The beginning of the video was Tasha K's response. I was going to pull up Wiley's page because Chelsea called in on his last video and play that part of the response for y'all. But I think I'm going to come back and play Chelsea response later since I've already been here 2 hours now. And I actually got to run to the grocery store. So I'll catch everyone on the next live. Thank you for sticking around and watching and enjoying the tea and the mess with me. And I'll see you all on the next video.